To the Commonwealth Games 2022 that will be taking place in Birmingham. And remember, in studio I am with Elias aka Styles and Mary Wanjiru. Welcome to Scotland. I want us to get into our conversation, and let me begin with Elias. Where did your love for esports begin? When did it begin, and how did you find yourself in this world, in this esports world?
Okay, thank you very much for having us here. So the beginning of esports was really natural to me. When we started, when I was very young, I would borrow my parents' phone, play a few games. I guess that's where the interest started. After that, when we were having school holidays, I would go meet with friends, then we'll go to gaming arcades, play a few games. Yeah, so that's how the interest grew.
Is it the same with you, Mary?
Not really.
Yes.
Actually, I got interested when I knew that there is a game which has football, because I was playing football. So I think the moment that I knew, I got interested to know what is it about, how is it played. Yeah. So it was last year. That's when.
Wait, you got into esports last year?
Yeah.
And right now you're representing the country.
Yes.
Has that sunk in?
Yeah, it has. Because, I don't believe that it's about time, the period of time that, the time that you've taken to play. I believe it's how smart you are to play that game. Yeah. How
smart you are to play that game.
Yeah.
Of course, being in the game for only 1 year. And tell us, how did you come to, how are the qualifiers for you to represent Kenya?
Actually, for me, I think I would say it's more of the support that I've gotten. Yeah, from my friends, from my family. Yeah, so it's such an exciting time. Yeah.
When you got into this whole space of esports, did you see, did it ring in your head that in 1 year's time I will be probably representing the country?
Not really. Not really, but I knew I had the potential, since there are few girls who play FIFA or eFootball. So I knew there is a chance of going through this game, and going to the light shining. And like for men, where there are many of them, so it's kind of challenging for them, because you hear, a lot of guys start when they are small. Girls are starting right now. Yeah, so it's more of, I felt because I'm a lady, there is a chance, there is a potential, but I didn't know it could be after 1 year. Yeah.
Yes, Styles, representing the country, has that sunk in?
No, at the moment it hasn't really sunk in. I'm really happy, first of all, to have won the qualifiers. Really excited to the journey that we'll have in Birmingham. And I would really love to thank also all the support staff that we've had, like she said, Chantel. Parents are really helpful in times like this, and also friends that push you, tell you can do it. We'll need that support also, as we also head to Birmingham and try to perform at our very best.
Yes. Tell us about your qualification journey. How was it?
The qualification process was really tough. We had so many participants coming from all over the country. So being able to get number one was really tough, because only one person was chosen in our qualifiers. So the pressure was really on. You were losing a game, you feel like now you're going to get out, now you'll be eliminated. But then you just find something inside you to push more, try to get the goal that will make you qualify, and hopefully, thankfully, everything went well.
Did you see yourself ever, representing the country?
To be honest, I never saw myself representing my country, but I really had passion for esports, for FIFA, for eFootball. So I'm always very competitive also in nature. So I really enjoyed competing with my friends. So when tournaments come around, I actually set out, see if I can win here or there. So it was really good when we heard that we will be having a chance to go to Commonwealth. I really trained, and having gotten the chance to participate in the tournament, I'm really also hoping to get the best out of it.
Yeah. Let's talk about the preparations, Mary. So far, what are you doing in terms of preparations?
Actually, I train online, online with people from different countries. I also train with my teammates from Horizon. They are so competitive. So yeah, all the guys there. I play with different people to know my game, where I rate myself, where I am so far. So yeah, that's how I'm prepared.
Now that you've said that you rate yourself, how can where are you? If you can tell us where you are at the moment.
Okay, so far I'm not losing games. So I feel like I'm making a move. I'm making a move. I can do this because okay, when I play online, actually I feel like there is no competition. Like there isn't any competition such as in okay, like how I could expect it to be. It's kind of, I think I'm improving on how I'm playing because I'm also watching YouTube tutorials on different games on how to improve. So I think also my teammates are helping a lot. Yeah.
So is it that you play against men?
Yeah, I play against men and I beat them.
And you beat them?
Yeah.
Styles, how is your preparation so far?
So I also have friends that we are training with back at home, playing a few games here and there. Also watching YouTube, getting to know the new updates that come with the game, the new tricks that you can use, new ideas as well, tactics, so that when we get there we are very, very well prepared. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Now we are looking forward to the games in Birmingham. What is the promise that you are making to Kenyans?
So I promise.
Having in mind that the esports will be it's the first time that we are having it at the Commonwealth Games.
So it being the first time for esports being hosted at the Commonwealth,
yes,
I have high hopes for myself first of all, and high hopes for the country. I hope to bring the gold medal back here in Kenya. Yeah.
You hope to bring the medal back here in Kenya. Chantel, for yourself, what can you tell Kenyans on what the expectations should be?
Okay, actually, to me, I can make them a promise. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to represent Kenya because it deserves to be known. We have the potential. Yeah, so actually, I'll just do my best, my very, very best to bring the cup home.
Yes, before we take a break, there is this notion that we have, that esports, or rather gaming, is normally left to the boys or the men. What can you say about that?
That mentality should be removed from the society because actually I feel like girls can do better actually in this field than men, but yeah, when they are passionate in it, they can do it. So yeah.
So yeah, of course, thanks a lot. That is Mary Wanjiru and Elias Onchari, aka Styles. They will be representing the country at the Commonwealth Games. And in particular, or rather, to be specific, in esports, and they will be taking part in e-football. That is for the men and women's championship. So they won the qualifiers that we have here in Kenya, and they will be representing the country at the Commonwealth Games. They will be playing in football. We'll try and get hold of the other members of the team that will be taking part in the Commonwealth Games in esport. Remember, it's not only football, there are also other games. We get to hear from them on what the expectations will be. We take a short break. When we come back, we'll be speaking to Hamza Anwar on his journey in rallying and what the expectations will be, or rather should be. That will be after the